Oh, well, hello there. Welcome to Gmsonic with me, Corval. Drag's out today, so it's just going to be me and Louise a little bit later. So I hope that's okay with you guys. Today we're just going to be chatting a little bit about the current state of the market. How did Q1 go for you guys? I'll tell you how it went for me. And yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Trump tariffs. Now, of course, we also got a bunch of Sonic stuff coming for you at the end of the show, the second half with Louise. So let's get started. I'm not like a big chart guy, but I have been obsessively staring at them lately because they seem to be just going down, dude. Now, I'll tell you guys something. I was caught in a freaking supercell like 2 days ago. I don't know if you know what a supercell is, but apparently it's just a big storm that just makes a bunch of tornadoes. Oh, Pecky, how much are points worth? I think they're each worth $10 is my guess and my hope, but I mean, take my word for what it's worth on that. But yeah, I was in a supercell, and so in the middle of all this market turmoil, when Trump announced the tariffs were actually going to hit and how they were going to work, I was huddling in my basement. Because there were storm sirens going off every 30 seconds. So it was quite a surprise for me to come back and to see all this, to get back online and to see, some of the most crazy numbers. Let me pull up even just like the S&P here. Yeah, like even if we were just to look at the simple, the Google chart here, my God, dude, it was crazy what's happened over the last couple of days, just massive bloodbath. So I'm not surprised that all of our crypto. Oh no, I'm no longer in. You have a base. I thought you were a Florida man. Not anymore. Fallout Zone. I moved a little bit further north, and just the perfect time to leave hurricane season and enter, I guess, tornado season. But, it's fine. I'm fine with getting in the basement every once in a while. It was better than watching this happen live, I suppose, this brutal beatdown. But, you could see that Bitcoin, honestly, not that horrible comparatively. But whatever. ETH is continuing its downward death spiral here. So it doesn't really affect ETH either because ETH was already just dying. And Sonic also showing some surprising signs of strength here. I think we got knocked below 50 cents, but now we're kind of reaccumulating here, and this really makes me kind of feel a little bit more secure. So I don't know if you guys could capitulate it out there. I don't blame you if you did. It was sounding pretty horrible. We're hearing things like the complete and total end of the American millennia. I don't know how bad it's going to be. You just got to be a Chad, just wait it out. No one knows what's going to happen here. Sure, it would be bad if everything continued along this current course, but what we've learned over the last couple tariff exchanges has been that it's just more chaos than anything. I doubt we're going to continue along the same path. It's going to flip. He's going to flip flop back and forth on this. So on the positive side, if you have been getting hammered on these tariff announcements and it's been pushing you down the chart, you can count on kind of the bounce back, I think, when he flip flops. So be safe out there, though. It is a very chaotic time in the markets, and because no one knows what they're doing, it's going to continue to be volatile like this. Even more so, obviously, here in crypto. But let's talk a little bit about, let's see, what's next up on the list here. Let's talk a little bit about what this whole show exists for, the whole reason for this show. Let's talk about Sonic, okay? Because Sonic has been doing quite well. It's crazy. That Sonic seems to be doing the best when the whole world is completely falling apart. It's kind of crazy. Imagine if we were putting up these numbers while the market was on the uptrend, huh? That would have been crazy. Oh, thanks, Fallout Zone. Yeah, I gotta hit dude. If I would love to go play golf here in Tennessee at some point, but it seems every time I get a weekend, there's a goddamn tornado watch. It's tornadoes every other day here, it seems like, or flooding. But that's neither here nor there. As I was saying, Sonic is doing fantastic, metrics wise. Oh, I did that. See, on my chart, I'm showing us above Polygon here. I don't know what metrics that are different that York is using usually that flips it, but I think it's quite interesting to see, like, when the market recovers, how Sonic is going to perform. I'm quite bullish. But let me pull up a guy who knows a little bit more. Let me pull up Louise. Hey, Louise.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you, Corval, for bringing me on. I mean, yeah, dude, Sonic. Look, I
What's the
guess,
secret, dude? Why did you guys time this for like, you know?
dude, if I told you the secret, man, you wouldn't believe me, man. That guy, that assistant guy, he comes up
Uh,
here pretty often, man. That guy,
he's
magician,
the
man.
he's the secret.
Yeah, I think I don't know what he does, man. I don't ask questions either because I might get booted if I ask too many questions.
I
But
think he might be like a leprechaun or something. He's like a little magical, you know?
no, man.
Just
I
the
mean,
kind of
look.
vibe I get from him.
Yeah, dude, I understand what you mean, bro. That's how I felt the first time I met him. But look, dude, like, I think, look, we're biased, right? I mean, I'm working for the Inside Out, but it's just good. I mean, if we look at TVL the last couple of days, it's been sitting around 1 billion, right?
Hmm.
A little bit over 1 billion. We got a really good stable coin market cap that was at 500 million a few days
Hmm.
ago. Right now, just to be transparent, TVL is 969 million. If you round up, it's still 1 billion. Stable coins are at 425 million. And I think it just goes to show to the general market, like, it's people are trusting Sonic, right? It's a good stable coin market cap too is good for DeFi. It goes
Hmm.
to show the strength of DeFi. And I think that's our goal, man. Just to answer the main question, like, I think one thing that leadership, Michael Kong had told us from launch is like just focus on the plan. And the plan has always been to position Sonic as a DeFi hub. And I think it's clear that, I mean, you see it as someone that's inside the ecosystem. I think people, other community members, as well as people from outside, like, the plan is working. You know,
Yeah.
market conditions, we understand we can't control that ever. You know,
Hmm.
whether the orange man's going to do some tariff stuff, which, to be fair, there's a couple conversations on the, why these are bad, why these are good, but
Hmm.
I'm no expert, man. I'm over here just marketing Sonic.
Yeah.
But yeah, all that to say, man, that I think we're in a good spot. I think we've been upwards trending regarding TVL. And then there's just a lot of new applications, man, that are just interesting. Like, I jumped into space last night with people that I've never even met before. Like, yo, dude, come
Hmm.
up and talk about Sonic. I'm like, yo, that's fire, bro. Like, I'm happy to talk about it, but I don't know, man. I'm obviously bullish, but I think we're in a good spot regardless of
Yeah.
the market condition.
I think, it's like growing crops, right? You gotta till the fields, you gotta plant the seeds. And I think the labs team has done a great job of that. Obviously, over the course of Q1, I think they're clear winner in terms of progress. And it's like ironic, 'cause I feel like almost everyone else is a loser because of the timing. But I think the gain itself speaks for itself on Sonic so far in terms of all the metrics, right? In terms of all
Yeah,
these applications launching, in terms of the value kind of accrued on the network. Um, so
and
I do think it is subject to the weather, though. So I'm excited to see favorable conditions. I think this thing will really explode.
that's what I'm. Yeah, I mean, that's a fun part, right? Like, it's if we could stand out during this type of market condition, I can't imagine what happens in a full bull. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not a price predictor. I'm not a chart reader myself, but I think if you put everything into account, we're pretty much set up for a nice little catapult. And I mean, uh, I'm talking about apps too, man. All these apps. I mean, we're looking at big people,
Mhm.
Aave, Pendle, Silo, Shadow. Like, they're sustaining their TVL as well. And there's so
Mhm.
many opportunities for people to make more money too in this market condition. So yeah,
Yeah.
man, I urge people to kind of dive into the ecosystem if they haven't yet.
Yeah. And I wanted to point out this is a great post
Yeah,
that went kind of viral in the Sonic ecosystem. Was this guy King Crypto pointing out that S is ahead of Solana, Barachain, Unichain, and Injective in terms of net inflows. I know we saw I saw a post from DeFi Llama that was saying that didn't even show Sonic in terms of inflows.
yeah, I saw that one.
I think they were just having trouble indexing the network, but or something. I don't know, getting
Yeah,
data
I think it's an
or
indexing problem. I don't think they did it. The DeFi llama's pretty fair. Everything they did.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I usually check too. Like, I like to go check. Dbridge has a very nice native analytics platform.
Mhm.
Artemis, like, pretty much aggregates all that, right? But yeah, I mean, as you can see here, I mean, Sonic is right under base in terms of inflows, and we could get into the reason why probably base is still on top, but again, I'm no expert, and we don't need to go down that route.
Oh, dude. I mean, you go
But
ahead and just go ahead and
no,
drop the gossip, dude.
no, man, it's just we'll talk just why Sonic is right under, but I think
Okay.
again. I think people want to they want somewhere to experience something different, man. And by different,
Mhm.
I think people. This is what I think. I don't know how to measure this, but I think a lot of people are experiencing DeFi for the first time after a lot of meme coin stuff, right?
Mhm.
The meme coin stuff was cool, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's still cool. I think it'll come back at some point. I don't know, but I think people were like, "Well, how can I still?" You're stabled up. What can I do with my stables? Maybe you still are positioned in some other volatile assets, but I think
Mhm.
right now, bro, like if you have some stables, like there's so many ways to make some APY on Sonic, and people are experiencing that DeFi. So, yeah, man, it's cool, and I like to see people kind of transferring their funds over and trying something new, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. What about Luis? You got any specific USDC yields you're thinking about right now in Sonic?
Dude,
Because
dude, I
give me
actually let me
one.
share this. Pull this
Yeah.
up right here, dude. Last night before I went to bed, I'm like, let's see what's up, what's going on over here, dude. Pendle, shout out to Pendle, man. Pull that
Handle.
tweet up right here. I just posted it. There's good yield right now on four like USDC pools on Pendle, man.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that, dude.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'll go over a little bit. Like for example, you see that SCUSD, right? And then I
Hmm.
put in these little brackets like the BSC USD 46. That just means that that silo market, market ID 46, when you deposit, you'll get this receipt token, which is
Hmm.
that BSC USD. It's still that stable, so you could go deposit into that pool. Same with that number two USDC silo. And when you go to silo, there's a market ID 20. When you deposit USDC, you get a receipt token called BUSDC.
Hmm.
So yeah, those are just for people listening in. Like it's still the identical version. It's a receipt token, and then you can see the Aave USDC on the number three with the 16.17%, and then your wrap stake SCUSD at 11. I mean, look,
Wow.
the lowest APY here is 11.79. That's not bad, dude.
Yeah, something to shake a stick at, dude. That's crazy.
My Chase Bank down the street is giving me 0.01 on my savings, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last I saw for T-bills was like what 4%. No, that was like a bond. I think it was 4%, but still
I
beating the
mean,
market rate by quite a lot.
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's even considered a high yield savings account, right?
Yeah, so even if you've capitulated, guys, even if you've capitulated into stables, there's still opportunity here on Sonic, and that's why Sonic's gonna win, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, that's the thing, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. The assistant has been someone he's a very smart guy, man.
Mhm.
This guy, a few months ago, too, he's like, bro, if it's one thing I'm gonna tell you right now, man, market conditions will always fluctuate, but as long as you have some stables, man, you'll be fine. Some people are
That's right.
comfy in spot, dude. I'm comfy in stables, you know? You can be comfy
Yeah,
in stables too. So, and this goes to show, dude, you could make some money holding some stables. So, yeah, I'd encourage people to check that out. Shout out Pendle, man.
yeah. Shout out to Pendle, guys. We gotta do something with Pendle here.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
Yeah,
gotta
bring them up,
do. Yeah, we gotta bring them up here. Now going on along, you were saying like all these excellent projects coming to Sonic. All these seeds you guys are planting. It's kind of like one of those ways you're kind of like bringing people on, right? These
man. Yeah,
hackathons. You just announced the winners here. Should we go through? We should go through a couple of them, I think.
yeah, dude. Check out the top two and the honorable mentions, bro. This one is
Mhm.
a really good Shogun. This one's really cool. You could tell that they've spent some time. Let me get you. You could probably play the video. They
I
have a
got a
really
video.
good UI, man. You could tell that they spent some time building it out. And for those that didn't know, this was a DeFi focus, so AI DeFi
Mhm.
um, focus hackathon. We want to see all the opportunity or all the teams that are building some cool stuff in this sector, right? In this overlap.
Mhm.
We have good partners right there, as you can see, Alora and D-Bridge, DWF, who supported with some prize. But I mean, look at this, man. Who makes
Crazy.
decks like this nowadays? Like, you got to spend some time, bro. Decks. For those of you that have never done a deck, bro, a deck. Sorry, it
Mhm.
is a fucking art, dude. So this is a good one, bro. Shogun. So it helps you with some yield aggregation, etc. Um,
Yeah. It's
and
like it scans the market to optimize your yield with AI agents.
yeah, and as you can see right here, our protocol allocates capital across vaults in the DeFi ecosystem using an AI rebalancing system, making
Mhm.
sophisticated yield strategies. In short, it just helps you find those yields and position yourself. They have a really good UI, man.
Mhm.
It looks like they're a pretty seasoned team, so I think it was well deserved. So we'll see. The next steps too, man, is like connecting with these teams and just showcasing how they could succeed, right, on Sonic. And shout out to Sam. I know how much he's been working on fee monetization. 90% back on all the fees you generate. If you're a DeFi app, you're definitely getting some good transactions, so you'll get a lot of those fees back.
Yeah, there's a lot of incentive here to do as many transactions as possible so we can get into that real high frequency finance.
Exactly.
I'm loving it, dude. Now this is the second one here. There's another AI project.
Here
From the hackathon Nuvolori AI. And there's another. Well, it seems like kind of different in that Shogun was like a vault you deposit into. This one is kind of like it analyzes your portfolio. It analyzes your behavior.
Yeah. This is like I think they said a personal wealth assistant, and it gives you personal insights. Really good team again. Like I think it's crucial for when teams build, man. You could see the dedication they put on the experience. Sometimes an app can look nice, right? And sometimes it's hard to find the buttons to click. But I think this team really nailed it on overall. Like you could check. There's a YouTube link down there, man. To your left.
This one here.
If you click that YouTube link, that's like their pitch. So like you could probably pull up. I mean, look at this UI right here. Like it's sleek.
Wow, it's clean.
Balances. And this is exactly what we're doing, man. Like this is exactly the type of teams that we want to, I'll quote unquote incubate. I don't want to say that. I want to say that loosely because we don't necessarily incubate as a foundation, but we support teams like this, and we'll support them in any way we can, right? Through resources, through co-marketing. Fee monetization. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's a good incentive. But yeah, man, this was a great team, good product. See right here, you're staking USDC on Beats. Pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Wow. So DeFi is going to get a whole lot easier, and all this investment in it I think is really going to pay off.
Yeah.
Now, there's actually, like, I recommend everyone go through, if you're looking to see what kind of interesting stuff is launching on the network, because we could spend a while on this, because there's a lot of different categories here. I didn't realize there's like the best tooling agent, best DeFi AI agent, best social agent. But let's just do the honorable mentions here real quick. We got PaintSwap's game engine, which we talked to them on Tuesday. Really cool stuff happening there. But let's talk about someone we haven't, Hypersonic.
Yeah, this team right here built something really, it's really cool. It aggregates a lot of things. So if you can see right here, your all-in-one decentralized hub for meme coin innovation, factory, marketplace, and prediction market. I think this team, this product right here, it makes it easy, right? To if you click on the video too, like you'll kind of see how it looks. Oh, it's not letting you, man.
Yeah, I think it's a bot, dude.
When I was kind of looking at it, it allows you to do like what it says. Like you want to stay up to date with some meme stuff.
One decentralized hub for meme coin innovation, factory,
kind of scrub through it too.
Prediction market, exclusive.
Oh yeah, it's a longer one.
Yeah.
Trends and social sentiment. The prediction marketplace on Hypersonic.
Okay, so you got prediction markets.
With market speculation.
Yeah. You got some portfolio management
in a crypto wallet.
Wow, you got a little bit of everything here. Yeah, you got a little bit of everything here. Cool, because this is a good attempt.
Explore the bets tab, browse
kind of
active wagers,
house
category,
a lot of different activities that someone does in one place. If I want to,
no middlemen, no delays, just pure token. Once your meme coin concept is finalized,
you can even launch a meme
coin EVMs or Solana from the token's name, symbol, description.
Holy cow, dude! They got literally everything. What the hell? They have a chatbot.
Yeah.
Our custom bonding curve provides ensuring a smooth and secure trading experience.
Quite interesting, man. Like this is the stuff that's neat,
With AI-driven efficiency, users can trade effortlessly without manual complexity.
I do want to say, this team, if I remember correctly, is actually a student-based team. So this is young talent right here.
Wow.
In addition, we also have other agents, but given the time limit, we won't be delving too much.
How do they have all this, dude? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's cool. Like, and this is the thing, bro. Like, I wanna say something here too for builders. When you build something, you gotta throw stuff at the wall, man. You gotta see what's sticky. Right here, you see this, and you might feel like, well, shit, they're doing a lot, which is fine. But maybe the prediction market stands out in a few months. You know what I mean? You only need you only need one home run. What's that saying, man? You only need one home run or some shit like that. You pull up. I don't know, man. I'm bad with sayings, but
nah, there's something I can't remember what it is, but yeah, you only need one win, basically.
You need one win. If you have something that's really good, bro, the market wants it. Like, That's what it takes. And I appreciate that that people throw stuff at the wall, man, and see what's sticky. You know, so maybe their I don't know, maybe their meme stuff doesn't work out, but again, their betting market does, their prediction market.
Yeah, they might kill it on one of these apps. Yeah, I mean, even then, it still has a hub. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so yeah, I just want to emphasize that, man, because I mean, there's a lot of good devs, bro, that don't have and it's not their fault. They don't have the business acumen. I'm a marketer, bro. I don't know. I know barely any technical stuff, right? So you need each other. And I just want to, you know, for builders, bro, like when you're the man in the arena, man, you're gonna get a lot of chatter from the outside, like, bro, this is not good, yada yada yada. You should do this. I just want builders to keep focused, man, and like build, but take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. It's difficult because you are gonna have people harassing you on you the whole time. But yeah, you gotta stay the course, and you gotta be willing to lose a couple times.
Yeah.
Now the final runner or honorable mention here was Supersonic.
Yeah.
Which is
and welcome.
Again,
Today I'm
Sonic
excited to
pun,
speed and precision.
What is it that
Here
they
we can
do?
see the blue.
They revolutionized DeFi with AI-powered predictive arbitrage. Okay.
Some arbitrage
layout Supersonic project, and you can see how actually things are connected to each other.
I think it's still early innings for this intersection around AI and crypto, right? You know, I saw a funny tweet the other day, like, I don't know if I'm ready for AI to handle my wallets, you know? It's fair. It's fair. I get it. But you could see the potential here, man. I mean, you could see some of these apps probably will withstand. You know, that's part of what we're trying to do as Sonic Labs is support these teams as much as possible, right? Give them the guidance. Like I said, most of these people are younger talent. They just need a little bit of boosting, you know? They don't know what they don't know, you know?
Yeah, they just need a little guidance. And don't we all from time to time?
That's not to say that these all of them need guidance. It's just like they just, you know, they want some support from the foundation, dude. So yeah, dude, I was really I was telling you in before I jumped on, like, it's really interesting. Hackathons are really interesting, man. It's a good way to get some good products and get some momentum. So I'm really happy with the results. Shout out to every team member. Hey, you can't win all of them, man. Whoever participated, keep building, you know, and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And for those that won, you know, we're here to support.
Yeah, if you didn't win, just take it as experience, you know? It's some good experience. Now, yeah, I mean, how many teams competed?
Dude, there was let me see if I'll tell you right now, bro. Let me get into this dashboard. There was a lot of submissions. There was 282 submissions.
Wow.
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it was competitive. Like we chose there's like 12 projects in total, including the partner ones. I mean, come on, like almost 300 submissions, 12 winners. Like, it's very competitive, but you know, we were very focused on making sure that the projects submitted were original, they're unique, they're not just farming. You know, we saw a couple projects like, yo, you guys submitted the same project to 10 different hackathons. So those are some of the people that kind of weeded out. Some people weren't even integrated into Sonic, to be quite frank with you. So it's like, how are you gonna perform? How are you gonna compete in a Sonic hackathon and not have Sonic integrated? So
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
what are you trying to demonstrate here? So you what were you guys looking for the most in the projects? Like uniqueness and originality? Is that it?
Yeah. And in previous hackathons, most of the stuff we look at is obviously the innovation part, right? We want to see the innovation. How serious are you about this? Does this make sense, right? Again, this overlap is still very niche, but like, how practical can you make crypto? And some of the, as you can see, the top winners, you know, did that. They kind of touched on those practicality, like, how do I make this easier for people who've never experienced DeFi? So things like that, man. Obviously design, and just delivery. It all goes to account, you know. If your pitch is good, your product is good, and your uniqueness is good, I think, you know, you deserve to be in the top handful of winners. So that's mainly what we're looking for.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that making it easier to use is, I think, huge. We're continuing to like open up that top of the funnel, you know, for users. I think is going to be awesome because there's lots of applications, lots of opportunity, just making it easier for people to get to it.
Yep. Yeah,
dude.
I think it's a good thing too, man. Like, look, these winners, they could deploy, and they have something to start earning money with Fiat, right? If you already deployed, all they have to do is send contracts over to Sam. They'll get you on the Fiat dashboard, you know, get yourself some more income. So on top of like the 60K that Shogun won, they could start earning some passive income.
Yeah, there you go,
dude. So there's right off the bat.
3M, dude. Hell yeah. Now, are these guys going to be at Sonic Summit, you think?
Oh, dude, that's what we're talking about right now, man. I would love to get those teams out to Summit, connect with the rest of the ecosystem, connect with all the leadership, the team, possibly meet with some investors. We're working on that. But speaking of Summit, dude, I got two codes, man. I got two discount codes for anybody that wants to go.
2 discount codes. What are they going to do for these discount codes? What would you guys do for discount codes?
What would they do, cool? I'm an easy guy, bro. You just gotta be cool, man. You gotta just, I don't know, dude. I'm too easy, bro, sometimes.
Okay.
But whatever, I'll leave it up to you, man. I'll leave it up to you. You let me know, comment down below why they want to go. I don't know, man. It's up to you.
Actually, that's a good one, dude. There's been some talk on the timeline about college admission essays. Write me a short comment on why you deserve to go to Austria. Why you should go to Vienna.
Reminds me of that trend that was happening. Well, not a trend, but this guy went viral for saying like, "Yo, I've made this much money in a month. I have this much GPA. I got declined by Harvard, etc." I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly it. And you should write something like that for me on why you should go to Vienna in the comments, either to the YouTube video or the X stream.
Yeah,
and we'll pick a winner for these 2 codes to Vienna.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's coming up May 6th to the 8th. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be cool. I'm dealing with some passport issues, so I'm hoping to get that situated so I can head out there.
Yeah, I hope it works out, dude. How much is it for the ticket? How much are the tickets if you don't have this code?
The tickets just went up. So we did have an early bird special a few weeks ago, $49.99. I believe they're $199. If I go, let me go check. It's still, look, when you compare it to other events, man, like we're not taxing you guys,
Yeah.
It's still a reasonable price. You could get in. But yeah, $199. We do have a couple opportunities, where we're giving out some free tickets and whatnot. So stay on the lookout.
Yeah, stay on the lookout. So yeah, guys, be sure to write why you deserve to go to Vienna for the Sonic Summit in the comments from wherever you're watching. I'll find the best ones and we'll give you your code for a free ticket. Well, awesome. Anything else, Luis? I think we got everything today.
Yeah, dude. Man, you guys are so good at this, bro. I mean, other than that, bro, you know me, man. I'm talking about Sonic 24/7.
Hell yeah, brother. And I'm dreaming about it. So, guys, we'll catch you next week. It'll be another, Corval cast Tuesday. So be sure to tune in for that. And I want to thank you so much for watching today. And we'll see you then next week.
Cheers, guys. Peace.
Gmsonic is Corval and Dracula Presley. GM.